Come here. Can you say hi? Hi to the camera? What's going on, all? Zach here, and I got my daughter Hadley. Mwah. This here is one of my kicks for one of the kits that I play out live with my dad a lot. It's a cheap kit, and when I say cheap, I mean it was free, but it's done me very well. I upgraded all the heads, tuned it up real nice, but it's got a big problem. So being a cheap kit, the feet that are on here have no spikes. None. They have 0 spikes, don't they, Hattie? None. So this bass drum went everywhere on me. I used to tape it down. I've done the works. So then I went out and I bought this guy here. Careful, that's sharp. Don't touch him. And I installed this spiky bass drum stopper. But I had a big problem with it. Because it's all so cheap, when I laid these feet down, I could never get this to align at the same height that the bass drum was at, and it always sat crooked and tilted. And let me tell you, these spikes are so sharp, they are over aggressive, and they're actually kind of ruining my drum rug. So I want to get rid of these. My solution, of course, to get rid of that is I just bought some new SPL drum legs feet. They were the cheapest ones I could find, and I'm going cheap because this was a free drum set. I don't want to spend a lot of money, do I? And basically I got these for like 45 bucks shipped. They actually are pretty decent, so I'm going to open these guys up and take a look at them, but we're going to go ahead and install these quick and see what kind of difference we can make on this bass drum, because I have a gig tonight with my dad, so I'm excited. Let's get these things on. So first thing we do, we're going to take off this drum head. Aren't we hatters? Alright, let's get this out of the way. We're going to get this out of the way. Alright, thank you. You want to use the drill? Okay. Hit the button. Hit the button. Nope, wrong one. Hit this button. Yep. Whoa! Want to do it again? Yeah. Alright, come over here. Push the button. Whoa! Come over here. Okay. I'll just do it quick. Yeah. Nice. Alright, you ready? Yeah. We're going to take that off. We're going to set it down. Now, the funny thing is this drum set is so cheap. No, you're not going to get it. There's actually a screw already missing on this side. So now we're just going to take off these screws on the inside. Oh my goodness. And we'll go ahead and replace that head. I'm also, while I'm in here, I'm going to sand down these bearing edges because they're kind of rough. So let me go grab a wrench, and we're going to go take this thing apart. Right, headers? Yeah. Yeah. Or does this fit in there? Nope, doesn't fit. All right, grab a wrench. Here you go. Yeah, there you go. You can have the legs. All right. There, you can have these legs. So there you go. So we got the old legs. Now let's open up the new ones. So, nothing special, nothing fancy, but they do have adjustable feet. So I can do rubber. They also can expand. The other ones wouldn't, so I'm very excited. The old and the new. It'll be a very nice change. So, yeah. Let's go ahead. Oh, this one's going to use a Phillips screwdriver. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to go grab a screwdriver. Alright, I went and got my screwdriver. We're going to loosen these up. There we go. Now hopefully these holes align. but chances are they do not, and we're going to do some drilling here. Yeah. If we do drilling, we're going to take this out to the shop real quick, and we'll do some drilling out there. No, touch it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the camera. Oh yeah, they are nothing alike. So, these are nowhere near alike to each other. 2 holes might work, but nope. Alright. We're going to have to do some drilling. Yep. We're going to take this over to the shop because I'm not going to drill in here. I was hoping, but of course. Let's go. So, I've got my gasket and it's got an arrow for top. But I'm going to use a 1/4-inch drill bit. I'm also going to have to use a Dremel tool with just a cut blade on there. And then what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to line this the best that I can to cover as many holes as I can. So if I go with this top hole perfectly aligned, the bottom hole doesn't match, the right hole is missing, and the left is exposed, right? But if I go with the bottom, then the sides don't match. If I go with the sides, you know, none of it matches. So I'm going to do my best to basically center this thing where it was, which would be around right here. Okay. And now none of my holes are exposed. Okay. So I'm going to take this piece of tape and once this is where I want it, and it looks pretty much straight with this side, I'm going to go ahead and just lay it over the top. Okay, just double check that. It looks pretty good to me. How does it look to you guys? Looks good? Alright, awesome. You guys are great. Alright, so with that said, I can basically poke these in, right? And now I have, you know, those holes. If I really want to check this thing, I could grab out a square. Look at that. Those holes are pretty much there. This bottom is actually pretty much right on. Could be a little bit, but good enough for me, right? Free drum set. So I'm going to start with these holes. And here. Okay, but with these holes on the top, I can't run my drill bit, so I'm going to clean that out so I can see it. I'm going to run this Dremel, and basically all I'm going to do is I'm reaming out that other hole. So I'm going to go in there. That's it. I'm just going to ream out that hole. So let's take this tape off, see what kind of mess we made. Not horrible. Not bad, right? The inside will probably have some blowout. A lot of blowout on this one. But I'm not worried. cheap drum set. Gonna clean some of that up a little bit. Okay. Then I'm gonna take this, put it in the gasket. Tighten that. Now I'm going to go through, I'm going to sand this down a little bit, make it really nice, smooth, put my drum head back on. I'm also going to grab my shop vac and I'm going to clean out the inside of this drum. Then let's put the drum head back on and let's call it a day. Alright, I got my new legs on. We're going to go ahead. Let's put our front head back on. I always just put my bass drum, to be honest, just hand tight. So I push down as hard as I can and I twist. That's it. Yeah. Okay. That should be good. So I'm just pushing and twisting at the same time. And that's it. So now, let's see. I'm going to take these, spin them out. That. I'll tell you what, it's the little things that excite you. There's my new feet. Oh, now, I always try to get at least 2 finger distance underneath all my kicks. Never want your kick on the ground. So, that's a little too tall, but let's just bring that down a little bit. Alright, and now I'm going to make sure my feet have some spikes sticking out. Here's a little bit of spike. Same with this one. Bring that out. Put a pedal on it. Oop. Let's put a pedal on her. Now let's see. Yes! No movement. That is exciting. So, these are a $50 purchase. That is going to save me a lot of headache and hassle. Totally worth it. You know, I'll update my video in a couple of weeks and let you know as I keep playing with it. But I see no problem with these, and they are a lot better than what I had on there. So I'm very excited to take them out today. Get rid of these. Flat bottom, these things just sucked. They just slid everywhere. In with the new, out with the old. Any questions? Let me know. Thanks for watching.